guys, it's your boy Anime Squad 101 here, back with another video today. Today we're doing What If Deku Had an Ice Quirk Part 1. The way this What If is going to work is that Inko will have a Ice Quirk and Hisashi will still have his Fire Breathing Quirk. What? No one cares about Hisashi. Unless he turns out to be all for one. Then we'll start caring. So yeah. Another change that will happen is that Todoroki will have a twin sister. She will have the same quirk as Todoroki. You guys already know the ship since via the thumbnail. So yeah. Yeah, let's get into the what if. Deku has white hair in this what if and looks exactly like the thumbnail. I think this came from I don't really know the anime this picture came from. I think it's hold up. I think this no, I don't think it did. Never mind. I was gonna say I think this image came from The Misfits of Demon Academy. If you haven't watched it, watch it. That's one of the best animes I've seen. That's what I would recommend. So yeah. Because they do overpowered done right. Oh, I guess I should brief this subject somewhat. I am starting work on a manga. The name of that manga will be concealed for now, since I don't want anyone taking it and then making it theirs before I could publish the book. But yeah, it'll be like an isekai fantasy. Yeah. Oh my goodness, can these people stop, chill for a little? Oh my god. Can you guys chill? Hold up, I'm gonna type it in chat. Okay, hopefully they shut it. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, that's how that will work. So, we start this what if off when Deku is at the Quirk Doctor. They test to see what quirk he'll get. Then the doctor will come back out and says, "Hello, I'm so-and-so, Phil Coulson." Oh my. Yeah, sure, we'll say Phil Coulson. Yeah, he explains that Deku's quirk is a variation of Inko's, but is stronger than hers. And more like these two twins quirks. These two twins that came in to the Quirk Doctor. And their quirks are similar. The only difference is that they both have fire quirks with their ice. Deku's just like, oh, cool. So, he explains that, well, pretty much Deku can do what Todoroki and, I didn't really think of her name. Oh, hold up, now I have to think of a name. Her name will be Hamari. Is that right?
Hamari.
Yeah, Hamari. So yeah, Todoroki, Hamari. Oh gosh, darn it! I have to think of a name that I will remember. Hey, I found a simple, easy to remember name. Hina. Yeah, Hina. So yeah, Todoroki, Hina. No, Shoto. My life sometimes. So yeah, Deku goes to school the next day and he shows off his quirk, creating an ice wall, splitting the room in half, like the room where the preschool room. Yeah, I think it's preschool. Kindergarten, does not matter. Everyone is amazed that Deku can already do that much, and he is so young and new with his quirk. So, Deku and Bakugo are the prodigies of the school, since they both have powerful quirks. Well, yeah, they both have powerful quirks, but Deku is more well known and more respected than Bakugo. Since, one, he has a nice attitude and it is not mean to people. Two, he has more control over his quirk than Bakugo does. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. So yeah, that happens. So, years go on. Deku turning into somewhat of his canon self, but he is not as shy. He is more confident in himself and his abilities and other people. And he doesn't get bullied, I guess. Bakugo. Why did I say Baku? The fuck? Wait, what the? That is weird, and I don't like it. So yeah, Bakugo, on the other hand, he is still mean to people, bullying people that he considers lesser than him. And he still thinks that he's one of the best, but he is not as hot-headed, since he knows that Deku is actually stronger than him. Ooh, wait, hold up. I just thought something. They start giving Deku the nickname Kori, which means ice in Japanese. So, yeah. Nope, scratch all that. I'm keeping it Deku because I'm going to forget that. I could just see myself forgetting that. So, I wonder how long I have left to record. So, yeah. Years pass and Deku learns more about his quirk, that he can create objects with his eye. Well, he's learned to create objects with his ice. Like, he can make like a ice katana. Ice. He could even make an ice car. No, that'd be cool though. Ice car. See that in real life. That'd be neat. He knows how to make ice spikes from the ground. Pretty much what he has to do is, like, he can stomp his foot or touch the ground with his hand, and he can freeze the ground under him. But instead of, like, the surface of the ground, he freezes below the surface. So then, when he wants the spikes to come up, he can just have the spikes pop out. So yeah. Deku can make almost anything, like any weapon that you do not need gunpowder, gasoline, all of that. Like manual weapons. So, sword, trident, me over here trying to remember manual weapons. Yeah, if I think of it, I'll add it. So, yeah. It is the last day of school. The teacher walks in and says, "Alright, class, we have career aptitude tests." So then he just throws it up in the air. He's like, "What's the point? We all know you want to be heroes." As the whole class starts cheering, then Bakugo just says, "I am the only one going into UA." Oh, wait, no, that wasn't time yet, but that's always fun. Sorry for most of this video just being me explaining things, or yeah, but I promise you, I will continue the story and try to do less interruptions, or like pauses, I meant. So yeah, then dang it, I did it. Then Bakugo gives his whole speech and saying, I will be the only one going to UA, not even you, Deku. Since Bakugo I'm just gonna say Bakugo does not call Zuku Deku, but I'm just gonna say Deku since it is a lot easier on my dang brain. So yeah, then Deku's just like, if anything, it's the other way around, Bakugo. Why would they allow you into the school? Bakugo's just like, wait, what did you just say? Deku's just like, you act more like a villain than a hero. The class just starts agreeing with him. Bakugo getting angry and tries to blast Deku. Deku just creating an ice wall to stop that. And then Deku's just like, you thought that was gonna work? And look, you're acting more like a villain, getting angry and attacking. The whole class just nods, and the teacher's just like, hey. Everyone chill. Bakugo, sit down. You too, Deku. Since by this point, they were about ready to have an all-out brawl. So then, they just sit down. Ooh, that would be cool to give Deku that power. Since he can manipulate ice. Ooh, that would be fun to add. So yeah. Then, is the end of the school day. Then, Deku still walks home, going under the bridge, the sludge villain coming out, taking Deku off guard for a split second. Then, Deku's just like, not yet. I won't. Wait, what the heck was I just doing? Maybe if you keep writing a manga and try to do a what if, it might affect each other, but, sorry. The sludge villain comes out, taking Deku off guard. Deku just stunned for a quick second, and he's like, that must be a villain, as he backs off, waiting to see if the sludge villain will do anything. The sludge villain, panicked, starts looking around. Seeing Deku, he's like, oh, thank God. Kid, I'm gonna have to borrow your body. I didn't know that freak was in town. The sludge villain tries to take over Deku's body. Deku just freezing the sludge villain in place. Since the sludge villain is technically just a liquid, he freezes. The sludge villain stuck in his place. The sludge villain trying to talk is just like, what did you do to me? But then All Might comes out and he sees the sludge villain frozen. He's just like, then he sees Deku there. He's like, young man, was it you who defeated the sludge villain? Deku's just like, yeah, All Might, I am the one who defeated the sludge villain. All Might is just like, I see. Thank you, young man. I was having a bit of a hard time trying to stop this villain. Deku's just like, you All Might having a hard time stopping a villain? Impossible. All Might just laughs at this and is like, well, I can't do everything. As then he turns to the sludge villain and says, hey kid, do you know a way I can take this sludge villain back to put him to give him to the authorities? Deku's just like, Here, let me see what I can do. As he puts the hand on the frozen sludge villain, transforming into 3 shape. Transforming his body into 3, uh, how am I having trouble with it? 3 bottle shaped sludge villain ice. I don't really know. And he's like, here, All Might, this should do it. All Might's just like, thank you. Well, I must be off. As he jumps off with the sludge villain, Deku's just like, wow, I can't believe I just met All Might. As he walks home, eating dinner and going to sleep. Now is the 10 months of training. Deku is training on his manipulation and how much ice he can produce. Then Deku one day is just walking by and sees a festival going on. Deku walks over to the festival, and the festival is like about celebrating a dragon that's supposedly saved their village years back before Quirk was a thing and all that. Deku gets an idea in his head, so he rushes to his training area, which I'm going to say is Dagobah Beach, since he saw it and was throwing the trash away and all of that. Then Deku stands on somewhat of the edge of the beach and the water and tries to make a dragon, like a dragon armor. Since I forgot to mention this, he can make armor for himself that just completely covers him, full body armor. So he gets somewhat of a half dragon armor, getting the top half of a dragon. Deku's just like, dang it, I need more training to produce more ice. Since the dragon that he was making was humongous, rivaling Overhaul's giant form when he was fighting Deku. That giant one where he kind of like absorbed the one villain that made him giant, and when he was fighting Deku above ground. So yeah, people are seeing this and it's just like, wow, that kid's Quirk, it's amazing. He was able to make that big of a dragon looking thing, like a top half of a dragon, and he made the top half humongous. Imagine if he continues training his Quirk and can make all of it. He would be a great hero. All Might was walking by, was going to UA to talk to Nezu about a successor. Then he sees that, and All Might is just like, wait, what? Wait, isn't that the kid from a few weeks ago? That kid's Quirk. Look at it. He made that big of a ice sculpture dragon thingamajigger. I think that. Tell me if you know that reference, since my brother's been blaring the damn thing. So yeah, then All Might walks over to. No, he doesn't walk over to Deku. All Might just pays attention to Deku, as he's like, this kid could be my successor. But I still have to talk to Nezu about this. Let's take his opinion and see if he sees anyone better. So that happens. Then a few days go by, and Deku is walking home from his training. As All Might comes around the corner and says, I am here. Deku's just like, All Might? What are you doing here? I don't see any villains around. All Might's just like, no, young man, I'm here to see you. Deku's just like, me? Why me? Well, it's a bit of a matter that we have to talk in private. Here, let's go to this address next weekend. so we could talk. Deku's just like, all right, All Might. As All Might goes home, since he was about to detransform and he didn't know if there was anyone around to see what was going on. So, Deku tells his mom what just happened, and his mom is just mind blown. She's like, I'm so proud of you, Izuku. Since Inko can only imagine what All Might wants to talk about. So, the weekend comes by. Deku goes over to the location, which is All Might's Japanese branch. All Might's hero agency. So he walks in. Some of the sidekicks says, "Hey, what are you doing here, kid?" Deku just gives them the slip of paper with the address and a note on it. They're just like, oh, I see. As they take him to All Might's office. Oh, wait, the hell? I'm surprised and scared at the same time. Hold up, guys. I'm going to take a picture of it and then show you. Wall. So, I'm surprised and I realize my camera sucks. For real. It's afternoon, but it's still light outside. I'm trying to take a picture. I couldn't even see what I could barely make out what the net was. So yeah. And I'm also scared since I go to turn on the lights to take the picture and I see a spider. Cause we have the light fixture thing with the switch. And then we have like this plastic thing around it. I see a living spider in the middle of it, in the plastic part, the clear plastic part, and it's just chilling there. I don't like it. So yeah. Okay, so yeah. They go to All Might's office. The sidekick says, okay, go in there and that's where All Might should be. So Deku goes in there, seeing All Might. Well, no, not All Might. A skinny man, almost looking like a skeleton, sitting in the chair. Deku's just like, who are you? All Might, or Small Might, says, oh, you don't remember me, kid? Well, I wouldn't expect you to. As All Might buffs up, Deku's just like, wait, you're an imposter. You're the imposter, vote him! No. All Might's just like, no, I'm not an imposter. This is just what I look like most of the day. As then All Might explains his injury. Deku is surprised. He's just like, you getting injured that badly by a villain? All Might's just like, I know, right? So then Deku's just like, why'd you even ask me to be here? All Might's just like, oh yes. As he explains that he wants to give Deku one for all. Oh, I just broke the net. Gosh darn it. Can I tie it back together? Oh, I probably can. Yeah, I can. Sorry, guys. So Deku's just mind blown. He's just like, All Might wants to give me his quirk? I don't know what to say. I'll take it. All Might just laughs and just says, ha, okay. But first, I can't give you my quirk right off the bat. I have to see how physically fit you are. Deku's just like, oh, I see. Come meet me at Dagobah Beach, is what I would have said, but I saw you cleaning the trash, and I see that you have been working out. So I'll just give you my quirk now. So Deku gets one for all. That whole scene of eat this still plays out. Yeah. So the remaining 5 months, Deku just trains with one for all, working out, and trying to get more of a control of one for all, since he has already broken multiple bones. That's all I'm gonna say with that one, because apparently that's what Deku likes to do. Oh wait, I remember this one meme. I don't have it on my on here, but it was pretty much an older version of Deku when he's a hero, and a news reporter saying, Hero Deku, what do you have to say to the next generation? Deku just says with a straight face, you have bones? Don't get used to it. I think that was a pretty good one. So I saved it on a different device, but I don't record on that one, because I do have a screen recorder, but I only have like 5 minutes each thing. And my school won't allow me to have another screen recorder, even though it should, but I won't talk about it. So yeah, then it is the UA entrance exam. Everything going as a canon with the written portion of the exam, and now it's the practical. Now I'm more comfortable. So yeah, now it is the practical exam. Ida still has his, still blurts out about the 0-pointer and everything. But Ida doesn't talk about Deku, since Deku wasn't muttering. So then it is Deku didn't meet Uraraka when he was walking in. So then it's whatever. They walk up to the gates. Deku is just ready to go, just doing a few stretches, and then the gates start opening. Everyone runs out. Deku, using his ice, and is pretty much surfing on his ice. He's doing that, and he just destroys the 0-pointers with his ice spikes, or just making an ice katana and chopping their robotic heads off, or stabbing his knife into them. So then this goes on until he sees the 0-pointer. Deku is just stunned. He's like, that's so big. The heck is that? As then he sees the 0 on the robot's head, and Deku's just like, oh wait, that's the 0-pointer. Holy shit, that's huge. So then, gosh darn it. Then Deku is about to just go somewhere else to get some points before the exam ends. Then he hears someone yell, help! I'm stuck under some rubble! Deku runs over to see who is stuck under, and yeah, he sees Uraraka with the debris on her leg. Deku's just like, shit, she's about to be stomped by the 0-pointer. So Deku starts surfing over to her as fast as he can. He gets over to Uraraka and tries to pick up the debris with his normal strength. not being able to. I'm gonna say Deku can use. Deku can use about 10% of One for All. Yeah. So he picks up the rubble with ease. Deku still doesn't know full cowling, but Deku has been able to use One for All at 2 parts of his body. So, for instance, he can use it on both legs, both arms, one leg, one arm. And I got a notification, so hold up. Well, this is a good sign. Storage space running out. Some functions may not work. Well, that's all I need to know. Hold up. Hello, guys. I'm back. Dang, I forgot where I left off. I started this what if around early 4 o'clock, and now it's 6:50, or 7. Okay. So, hold up. I'll come back when I figure out where I was. Okay, I believe last time we left off, Deku lifted the rubber from Uraraka, the rubble from Uraraka's leg, and then, okay, yeah, I think that's where I left off. So then Deku uses one of his ice spikes to stab right into the, to the Zero Pointer's face. Kind of like the Among Us animation with the spike tongue. And then, that was the end of the practical exam. Uraraka thanks Deku as Deku walks over to Recovery Girl and puts Uraraka down. Recovery Girl healing Uraraka. And yeah, this is where I'm going to end the what if off. I will be making more parts to this since this is one of the what ifs that I like one of the tops what ifs that I like. I like doing all my what ifs, but some of them beat the others out in favoritism. So yeah, like, subscribe, do all of that, and peace, you beautiful squad mates. Goodbye.